Hey, what's going on, good people? Welcome back to Knuckles Presents Nani, an episode where we discuss a current anime of an episode that we're currently watching right now. And today we're going to be talking about the final episode of Farmagia, episode 12. Get right to it. So pretty much this episode was the final fight between Magnus. It was, I said it. I want to say it was predictable, but you kind of knew what's going to happen in this episode, quite honestly. But it was still a good episode, though. Obviously, them fighting Mads at first wasn't working. Like I said, Alan's our guy's parasite, which is cool as well. They tried to infuse him, but it wasn't enough, to stop Magnus's, demonic form or whatever like that. Now, old Den did come out to help him right there. And it was looking pretty reasonable. I'm like, okay, maybe the guy has a chance right there. He's put in some work right there. This big attack they did right there. I'm like, okay, let's see what it is. It didn't do anything, but he did tell 10, hold on tight because before when he said that, that's when Magnus feasted on him right there. Pause. Like, yeah, like he was part of the great harvest festival per se, right? So as he gets him, he starts feasting on everybody right there. Like pretty much all Felicia Land was done. Like everything was done. Everything was sacrificed right there. And like I said, it was just nothing. Now it's like I can finally fight God. Now, 10 was still alive right there. 10 and Loki was still alive right there. He's like, "How are you still alive?" He's like, "Said, oh, well, old Gramps told me, oh, hold on, I did right there." He's like, "What the hell?" So he did held on, and he was actually able to, revive Anzar, Lay, Archie, Chica, and Ember all back right there. And pretty much, it was the six of them against, I guess you can say Loki too. Six of them against Magnus right there, which I did like the fact that. Oh, by the way, when 10 was still alive, he had the green aura right there. He was the Hyperion. That's a Magnus wanted right there. He wanted right there. But turns out it was for 10 instead right there. So I like the fact that this was a team effort right there. Like it wasn't just 10, it was everybody right there. And I'm saying to myself, okay, you know what? I hope it's gonna be a team fight. Like, I hope, it's a team victory, in which it was. And it kind of honestly reminded me of, Fairy Tale when all the dragons, Natsu and others were fighting against Agneolia in that final fight right there. Which, by the way, Agneolia was to me was like the real main villain throughout Fairy Tale right there. So I thought that fight was pretty cool. It kind of me. Now I'm not saying it was on the level of that, but like it just kind of reminded me of that because like I said it was the six of them, against their quote unquote father right there. So I really thought that was really cool right there. And like I said, Magnus just had he had like no chance. Like he had say like he had no chance against everybody right there. Like it was just basically like uh a team effort right there. But also he was um he was actually wondering why why did old then age fast as much as I did, right? The problem is well, Magnus was using too much mana. He's using too much magic right there. Obviously, when you use too much magic, the divine punishes you and you age faster. Whereas old Dan, he didn't use his magic. He just let his old age go on its own right there. You know what I'm saying? Just standard aging right there. Whereas Magnus, he used too much too much too much magic right there. So that's what's like that was pretty much his last words before his defeat right there because he had one more attack, but everybody just synchronized their attacks together right there and just went right through the guy. Had a big hole in his like stomach right there. So like I said, I like the team chemistry that the team was using right there. And I always like it because they're all eyeing each other, but like you know what to do, right? You know what you're about to do? You know what to do? You know what you're about to do? All right, bet. Let's do this shit right there, right? So like I said, it was a quick fight, and I will say this kind of surprised me as well too. They defeated Magnus, but there's still nothing. Felicia Landan is down. Like there's nothing. It's like, what are you gonna do? Live in this world like of nothingness? Tam was like, you know what? I sensed the other souls when I pulled out, Lay and the others. I'm gonna get also the you absorbed as well too. So pretty much everything that Magnus feasted on the Harvest Festival, he revived them. Now he did say, but you doing that though, the divine punishment will go on to you right there. You don't have like a year to live right there. And you know what? Lacey, you know what? I'll help you right there. Emerald, Chica. Archie and Ozzy, they all, helped out with the reviving right there. So, they can, so then, the Divine Punishment will like go will won't will like it'll go slow, like it'll take a longer time for it to complete them on there. Will to actually kill them in a way. But I didn't like that. I didn't like the fact that they're all gonna die. I mean, everybody else dies, but it's like they'll die like a bit sooner than later right there. And I didn't like that. I want all of them to survive right there. It seems like it's bittersweet. Like I appreciate them making the sacrifice, but it's like, well, damn, man, like you're gonna die sooner or later. Like I mean, it is what it is. That's the toll that they'll have to pay right there. And then we see Magnus, Olden, and Illyrio, as angels again. Leaving this future up to these guys right there. So I guess in a way, he kind of got a happy end after all the shit he did right there, which is like whatever. But everyone's revived. Everybody is pretty much controlling a country or a territory right there. They're the new leaders right there. It was pretty cool to see. Now, the one thing during that whole entire fight, I'm like, okay, they defeated him. But even throughout that episode, I'm like, what about the homegirl? Girl with the green hat. The girl that sells everything like that. Because like she's been having all this evil look and shit like that. Like, what's her deal right there? She's like, "Oh, I didn't see Manus would die right there. I didn't think 1010 would be able to defeat them right there." So, okay, I'll go report this to the boss right there. And she spread her wings. I'm like, "Oh, she must be an angel." So I guess she's reporting it to God. I guess she works for God. That's the only assumption I can make right there. Now, this was the end after credits right there. So this was the end of the episode right there, right? But now the thing is, well, first of all, I'll say this: I'm not gonna do a whole video on the season. I don't think it's made for that. So like, I'll give you my whole entire thoughts on Farmagia right now. And I thought it was decent. It wasn't anything too crazy. Like I obviously watched because it was the design of characters from it was the same design people from Fairy Tale. It never had like some Fairy Tale resemblance. Like you said, Darashi on Chase. Um, some of the main characters like Ten was basically Natsu, Lei was Gray, Archie was Lucy, Nars was or so it's like you definitely have some resemblance right there. Now, granted, believe it was a video game first, so like I feel as though people that play the video game will have a better review and better understanding of the anime than I would. Like, I guess like obviously when there's a game first, and when they make a show or movie about it, you want them to have like so have that core essence from what that game had onto to the show and or to a show movie right there. So I feel as though like people that play the game will have a better understanding of the review than what I will say. But like, listen, I thought it was decent. Like I said, I thought it was decent. Like it's not the greatest thing I've ever seen right there. But so I feel so if you watch Fairy Tale, I feel as though you'll think about this. You might enjoy this. Now you might not like it. You might not like it. But I said I thought it was decent. Like I said I like the characters. I like the funness right there. I said it wasn't the greatest thing. I'm surprised they ended in 12 episodes because I thought it would taking them longer to defeat Arashi and Stace right there. But it was still decent. Now, would I have a season two of it? I will say this. Well, I'll say this too. The monsters are pretty cool. Now the CGI, I'm just like, but when they fuse, obviously they look better right there. They look better. But like I said, a lot of these fights happen so fast right there. Like majority of the fights were like in one episode. Like none of these fights, lasted to like 2 or 3 episodes right there. Sometimes in anime, like fights can happen for like 2 or 3 episodes. This one, I guess, maybe due to the budget, I don't know. Like all their fights pretty much lasted an episode. Like like anytime when they're fighting a Russian states, lasted an episode. Like that. It wasn't like, to be a continual fight as far as I can remember. I said, yeah, yeah, everybody else was defeated in one episode. Yeah, it was one episode. Even the final fight was one episode right there. So yeah, like I said, it was very quick. Like I said, it was like it was quick. Now, will they make a season two? I mean, I guess it honestly depends on what the reviews say about it. I don't want to be I don't want to be disrespectful, but I feel as though they won't be mad or won't be a season two. Like I'll still watch it for season two. Like I said, if it normally for me, right? if I still have questions, I want you to finish the whole entire thing. Like I said, like with the homegirl with the wings right there. Yeah, I kind of want to know what her deal is. Like I want to know. So it's like it's left on Reddit. Kind of a cliffhanger, maybe. I mean, granted, what's God's purpose right there? Is he gonna like is he what's he gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like there's still some slight questions right there. So I wouldn't mind if I wouldn't not mind, but like is it gonna happen? Maybe not, but we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, that's one anime down right there for another anime down that's down for 2025. Like we're getting to March right now. We're getting to April right now, and April to me has a lot of heavy hitters coming up next month. So like I'm excited for April anime right there because it's gonna be fun. Like I said, I feel as though these animes that I've watched so far, and there's animes that I watched right now I did not talk about on the channel as well. They were pretty good, but I feel as though April man is gonna be like the heaviest right there, and I'm excited right there. But let me know what you guys thought about Farmagia right there. Like I said for especially if you actually played the game was like this anime like kind of showed stuck to this core from the video game. I don't know. Like y'all had to let me know. And people that watch Fairy Tail, did y'all watch this as well? Like obviously, it's not to level of Fairy Tail. We're not explaining that right there. But like I said, it's still decent. It was still decent. I still liked it for what it was. But like I said, let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe to be part of Knuckles family. Please give the video a like, helps the channel out a lot. Let's comment, share. Be sure to follow my social media accounts in the description box below. And also remember what J. Cole said. There is no such thing as a life better yours. Have a good day, everybody. Take care.